Hey, hi. Welcome to HNM Technologies online training. Now in this video, we're going to discuss about a while loop. In our last video, we learned the for loop. It runs a fixed number of times. We know exactly how many times to repeat. But what about a situation where we don't know how many times to repeat? Think about this. When we are studying for exams, we keep studying until we feel confident. We don't say, I'll study exactly 5 times, I'll study exactly 6 times. You study to check yourself, study more until the condition is satisfied. So, think about an ATM machine. It keeps asking for your PIN until you enter the correct ones, right? It doesn't say, I'll give you exactly three chances. Of course, it will instantly give you three chances, but from start, it just keep going based on conditions. That's exactly what a while loop does. For loop, it's repeats a fixed number of times for in a range or a particular from point 1 point to 1. But while loop, it's based on a condition. Until the condition is becomes false, while loop keep on running. So today we are going to cover in this video while loop basics, loop conditions and how they work, infinite loops and how to avoid them, and some real world programs to use while loops. Without getting late, let's get started. Let me open VS Code. So this is our VS Code. And now what we are going to cover? While loop basics, while loop basics, loop conditions and how they work. Wait. Right. This is we're going to cover while loop. Right. Yeah. So while loop in a what we're going to cover? First one, while loop basics, and second one is loop conditions and how they work, and infinite loops and how to avoid them. And fourth one is real world examples of while loops. So this is the topics we're going to cover in this video, and we'll see what is a while loop basics. Right. Now here I'd like to introduce a basic syntax for a while loop, which is a while condition. After condition, we're going to give a colon and it give automatically to indentation. And here we use a statement or whatever we're going to give, right? And here at runs code to execute as long as it's a true. Okay, until the condition is true, it keep on running. Rules are same as before, colon and indentation, right? And we're going to give our first while loop examples, right? Now I'd like to take count. Count is one, and while count is then equal to 5. Okay, auto condition. I'm going to count, print the this count, and I increment the count to avoid an infinite loop. See, we see how what is our infinite loop exactly. And here I'm going to print this count. What is output is? We'll see. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the output. What will happen exactly? We'll see. First, let's see. Let's test. First, count count equal to 1, right? So you initiated count equal to 1 and initialize count to 1, and I'm going to 1. Then what happens? It is a 1 is a less than equal to 5, right? Yeah, 1 and was less than equal to 5 is a true condition, right? Is true. So and print 1 and count is 2. And in the same way, and count is 2, then 2 is less than equal to 5. So unprint, and like this it prints. And here we we gives equal, right, right, right. Let's see. So count 6 at the count 6 is not a not a true, it is a false. So here loop ends. So this is how while loop working inside like this, right? And now to get a deeper understanding, we'll see some more examples. Like before that, we'll see what is the difference between this count and a while. Sorry, count and a for loop. We'll see for loop versus a while loop. See, for I in a range of 1 to 6, I'll take not index. Before that, we'll take only I. So here in this case, we would like to take I. Yeah, for I or any number you can take. Okay, like before that, we take a student in a students I in a range like that. Anyone we can take for clear understanding for I in a range of 1 to 6. I'm going to print on I. Not just an I, we'll like to print with the help of a string. We're going to format this output. Okay, for loop I. Okay, this is the for loop. And here we'd like to print with the while loop. Yeah, see, I equal to 1 and while I is less than equal to 5, we're going to print while loop 1. See, what's the output here? First, we're going to print a for loop. Yeah, see, for loop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Output is same, and I'd like to give the while loop. See, for loop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 5. While loop 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So output is same. Both prints 1 to 5. But while gives you more control. You decide when to stop based on condition, not just in count. Okay, we'll see how it is work. some real world conditions. Simple guessing number. Okay, so to use this, I'm going to take one secret number. Secret number is like 42. Okay, and guess number is like 0. Okay. Now I'm going to print. Guess the number. Okay, this one again, and I'm going to print again. Guess number between 1 to 100. Right. Yeah. Now, while guess is not equal to secret number. Yeah. Now in this case, I'm going to give guess your guess and FK6 is a two lower and two higher. I'm taking input from a user, input int is input, and if guess number is a less than secret number, I'm going to print a try low number, low, try again, and else, if else guess is a too high, greater than a secret number, which is 42. If I enter 42, 47 like that, it wins like this. And else, congratulations, you guess number, right? So guess number is not just 0. We can use any none. Okay, no number. None also we can use. Okay, why should we use like we'll try with the 0, then we'll none use. Okay, now this and by end, I'd like to print the answer is correct. Else, print conclusion as game over. Okay, right. This is the game we are going to use. See, it asks enter your guess number. My guess number is 80 because it asks to guess a number between 1 to 100. So that's why I give 80. No enter. It's too high. Try again and I enter your guess number. So in this case, I used to give 30. It's too low. Try again. Again, it's asking me to try again. So now in this case, I used to give 40. It's too low. Try again and 31. It's too low and try again. When I enter 42, congratulations, you guessed the number. Okay, this is how this happens. Okay, this is the game. When you exactly enter the correct number, then only you'll give the you enter the correct number. And now we'll go with another example like a ATM machine since we talked about this, right? And pin verification. Verification. Now I'd like to take a correct pin, right? And attempt 0. maximum items 3. I'll give. And now in this case, I'm going to print here. And welcome to in verification system. Right. And now while items is less than maximum items, I'm going to print a take a pin from user. Right. Please enter your pin. Let this auto take. Now, if that pin is a correct pin, if the pin is correct pin, now in this case, I'm going to print pin accepted, access generated. What if else I use break here? So we'll see in the next class how to use efficiently about this break system, break and continue. We'll we'll talk about in detail in the next video. So just I'm going to break this loop here. I'm going to, if it is accepted, I'm going to break this. And else situations, I'm going to items plus one. Incorrect bin, you have remaining items. I'm going to print here, right? Uh, and if remaining, you see, else items incorrect bin and the remaining items is there. I'm going to print that. Right. It automatically take, but items one. I'd like to take remaining items. Remaining items is like remaining items plus no. If here I need to give conditions. If remaining items is greater than zero, right? In this case, I'm going to print a incorrect bin, you have a remaining items left. And else incorrect bin, no items left, access limit. Right. This is the way I want to print. Now see how it is going to be. Our exact pin is 1, 2, 3, 4. I have only 3 items, right? So enter a cut pin, and now I'm going to go to give my enter. My output is I ask please enter your pin. My pin is 3421. Yeah, incorrect pin. You have 2 items left because I gave here remaining items max items minus attempt 1. So max items is 3. First attempt is failed. So remaining items 2. And again it costs for a pin 5, 6, 7, 8, 7, 4. Now I entered. So I have only one attempt. Now I have must to enter correct pin 1, 2, 3, 4. C pin accepted access generated. Now it of the is output. So it's asking no output again. So what if I enter 3 wrong attempts? See, I have one attempt. The one attempt is failed. See, it also again incorrect pin, no attempts left, access denied. This is how exactly ATM system works, right? I thought you will get some clarity about this while, right? We'll go. So we'll see some infinite loops here. So infinite loop is nothing but a condition is never fails. It's a condition always true. We'll go with some infinite loops here. We'll see what is infinite loop. Yeah. Infinite loop is like while I take a while. Before that, I need to give count. My count is one, and this time while count is five, and I'm going to print. So uncounting this line will prevent the infinite loop. So we are not giving this a line. So I'm taking this. Yeah, this is how I'm going to print. What happens? See, if I run this, see it's keep on printing. To stop this, I have to enter Control C. Right. If we run this infinite loops, this is what happens. It keep on internally keep on running. Yeah, but kill the terminal. And now I would like to FAQ this. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is the output for this. So whenever you accidentally run this infinite loops, internally your system keep it running. It won't stop. At that time, you will just simply press a Control C. So internally the terminal stops. Okay. So please remember, if you accidentally run an infinite loop, press Control C in a terminal to force stop it. Okay. And now how to check before going to this infinite loops. First one is you must check a condition like here starting counting condition and will condition false when count is 6, right? Before which when it's 6, 6 is not less than greater than not less than equal to 5, so it's a greater than equal to 5, so condition is false. And this time while loop fail, while loop come out, and for that this is the key step count plus 1. We just increment this updating the variable, incrementing the count avoid infinite loops, right? Yeah. Now I'm going to give you some real world examples to practice. Before that, we'll see what I will discuss here. So while loop is what is exactly while loop? Runs along as a condition is true. When condition is false, it come out, and we must update the variable. Otherwise, infinite loop will happen like this. Whatever the infinite variable count, and we must update the variable. Otherwise, it keep on running. For versus while, for is like a fixed count. For fixed, when we know fixed count, that time we will use for loop. So we don't know fixed count, but it's based on condition. When condition is true, then we condition is true or false. In this case, we use a while loop. And while else runs when a loop ends normally. Okay. Control C is the most important thing for stops and infinite loops in a terminal. And some examples I'm going to give practical. practice questions. Yes, first one. Write a loop that brings numbers from 10 to 1. Yeah, run that. In a decreasing order also. Okay, now order. Print multiplication table using while loop. And third question is like take a number as a input and using while loops. Keep dividing number by 2 and until it becomes less than 1. Okay, yeah. And this is a little complex. Mm, simple calculator. Build a simple calculator. Like a simple calculator like take two numbers as input and take an input. Yeah. So this is the way you use build a simple calculator using while loop, right? Yeah. Thank you for choosing HNM Technologies online training. So stay tuned for next video. We'll see how to break, pass, continue to control these loops. Okay. Thank you.